Hi there. My name is Avil Beckford, and this is the latest episode of the One Problem podcast. We're dealing with one problem at a time because we do not want to get you overwhelmed. As has been the case with many of my guests, there are people who I have some prior relationship with. And as people who listen all the time and watch all the time, you know that many of my Elevate sisters have been on as guests. And today's the same. My very special guest is Carol Walkner. She's an energy healer and a clairvoyant. Over to you, Carol.
Thank you so much. I'm very, very pleased to be here. So my one problem was started a few years ago, and all I ever wanted to do most of my life was to make a positive difference for people. And I was doing that to a point. I had become a Reiki master, an energy healer. And so that was part of my solution, but it just didn't feel like enough. Also, the other piece of that is I really wasn't happy in my life as a whole. And I needed a solution for that. So it was pretty drastic, that solution. I left a 12-year relationship and took all the personal growth materials that I had been studying and learning and everything that I had been working on and to write a book. And I was thinking, okay, because I am a writer anyway, my intention was this would really help people, myself included, since I really needed to discover who I was and what did I really value back then and now. And I asked that of the people I was thinking about when I was writing the book. What do you value? Are you living your life, doing your business? Are you coming from that deep place of yourself? So that was only part of the solution. I had a long way to go. So I left that long-term relationship and put all my belongings in storage and drove across the country to help my son and daughter-in-law with their newborn twins. They had a toddler at the time. So 3 under 3 was not going to work for those two people. So does that sound like a solution? Maybe not. Just giving up everything and driving across the country. But what I learned along the way was have faith. Something was guiding me, and I had to just keep on pressing on regardless, knowing that the universe, that divine entity that we all look to, was really guiding me. And my word, I usually choose a word or phrase each year. My word for that year was freedom. So my watchword to you is be careful what you ask for, because you don't know what your word or phrase might lead into. But it was a year of freedom. And it was not only transformational, it was magical. When I was ready to leave California, I had no place where I was going, no idea where I was going to be, where I was going to live, what I was really going to do. And about a week before I was supposed to leave, my elderly aunt called and said, I'm going into a nursing home. Could you please stay at my house in New Jersey? Oh, okay, I can do that. What I realized at that time, and in the few months that followed, that the universe certainly did have my back. I was being guided and I needed to listen. That's the other part of the solution. We could have all these voices telling us where to go and what to do, but if we're not listening to that guidance, we're not going to get anywhere. So I also had to trust myself and that guidance, that it was really for my best and highest. So at some point, I knew I was supposed to come back to Cincinnati. And again, I had no idea how that was going to happen. So my cousin actually called me and said, well, we're selling my mom's house, so you have to get out. okay, thank you very much for the 2-week notice. And so a couple days later, a dear girlfriend of mine here in Cincinnati called and said, my mom's leaving for Florida in a couple of weeks. Can you stay in her condo for the next few months while she's there to see if you really want to come back to Cincinnati? Oh, okay. So thank you for the guidance again, and another piece of magic. So here I am back in Cincinnati, and I actually published my book along the way, and I've been able to help people, many people, guiding them to a really successful career and a wonderful life. So, and I had the guidance also that I was to be back here to study with someone. And I found that person. She's a sixth generation psychic medium, and she has a course which I graduated from 3 years ago. And it was a way, another way for me to combine the energy work, the clairvoyance, and just so many pieces of guidance that I've been getting over the years. And I've realized that having the faith and the trust in this guidance and in the universe and in myself, that I can really help so many people. And the offside solution was I was happy. I was really living my best life. And what I realized, the bottom line, it's love, trust, and faith. And I've always done my business and lived my life with love. And I get to practice this every day. I get to work with people, and I get to make a difference, which is what I've always wanted to do. And my more recent solution has been to base my coaching and my guidance on that book that I wrote, and to offer some more programs that will be transformational for people's businesses and lives. And I'm here to guide people to their best life, because I'm living mine and I want everyone else to live theirs. Back to you.
That sounds so good. So thank you so much, Carol.